What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty here on a Sunday night. Once again in the RFL. We're in the ARC this time in London as the Bulldogs host the Aviators. This is a huge game for the Columbus Aviators and a must-win game for them, because if they don't win, more than likely they are eliminated from the postseason. Not 100% sure. There might be still the slightest sliver of a chance that they could get in with another loss, but highly doubt it. That's got to be like 99% sure elimination if they don't get the win here tonight against the second best team in the ARC record-wise in the London Bulldogs. London Bulldogs coming in this matchup with a record of 12-3, and as for the Columbus Aviators, man, these guys have been fighting tooth and nail to try to get themselves back to the playoff scene, something they haven't gotten back to since Marquise Washington's rookie year, where they made it all the way to the ARC Conference Championship. But then ever since then, got kicked out last year and on the brink of getting booted out here now, and now they have a huge task. Was able to get it done against the Celtic Tigers in their third ever meeting against them. And now they need to get it done against the Celtic Tigers division rivals, who's also competing for the ARC North. And will be game of the week more than likely next week, man. Bulldogs and Aviators set to go down. Let me know in the chat who you guys got. And without further ado, this game is now officially underway as the Bulldogs kick this one down the field, and the Aviators will take this one out of the end zone. And it is Kingston Kinney who's going to break loose, and he's going to take the opening kick return to the house for a touchdown. Unbelievable start. Now that's how you start a ball game when you are desperate for a win. Look at this. Boom. Runs over an entire linebacker, stiff-arming a guy, and then turns on the afterburners. Coach keeping this guy on kick return seems to have paid off and been a great idea. That is as awesome as a start as you can ask for if you're Columbus right now. Wow. Kick is up, and it is good. Aviators on the opening play of the game from a kickoff. Kingston Kinney showing he can do it all, taking it to the crib. That was just insane. And the Bulldogs, it's their offense who's going to get out onto the field first, as they'll take this one from the 1. Breaking a tackle and a pretty solid return for London. And coming out onto the field, number 1 offense in the ARC, led by number 13, Timmy Merritt, in his 8th season in the RFL, all-time leading quarterback, of course, for the Bulldogs. Never been any other quarterback for this franchise. 30 years old, looking to try to take these guys back to where they were last season and beyond. And first play, they're going to run it. And the Aviators coming out strong, man. Kick return, and here they are on defense. First play, tackle for loss by William Yost. They're trying to run that one to the right side. No, sir. Great job. Yost leveraging his lineman and getting around, putting on a quick move, making a tackle. And they try to run again. Cannot explode by. Waiting for him. Rookie linebacker from TCU, Giovanni Diggs. No gain, 3rd and 11. And Timmy Merritt has got some heat. Throws, wide open man. First down, Bulldogs. Anthony Connell makes his way down to the 44. And this is the area that has to step up big time. Really exactly how they did just a week ago against the Celtic Tigers. They had such a strong start. They forced Justin Jones to start out passing 0 for 7. Of course, that's not going to get done here against Merritt tonight, as his pass is completed. But they want to be a stingy defense all game and make it tough for this number 1 conference offense to get down the field. There goes a big run. Wheaton putting on a move inside the 40-yard line. First down, London. You know how scary this London defense is. Whenever their offense is clicking, this team is virtually unbeatable. And the way they can get this offense jump-started and get difficult to stop and slow down is if they can get that run game going effectively like that. And the Aviators got to be wary, quick to shut that down. Here goes an interception, picked off going to the outside, and that is going to be Lynn Mayberry to the 38-yard line. What a start for Columbus. And we will now see this offense for the first time with Marquise Washington in 2K, but Lynn Mayberry jumping and running this route ahead of Stanley Whitehead. And here comes number 14 as his running back took the opening kick return for a touchdown to start this game. We'll talk more about him, but Marquise Washington, 4,200 plus passing yards, 28 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. And once again, a productive season for this guy. It's been quite the start for Columbus. See if they can get their offense aboard. Special teams and defense able to make some plays and end around play. What a shoot move. Breaking some tackles, and Armand Holland has just looked youthful this season for the Columbus Aviators. His ability to make defenders miss and just get open for his quarterback, Marquise Washington, this season has been great. Tough for opposing teams to cover him. 7-yard gain. They'll call a pitch play, and Kingston Kinney is stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Unable to get anything going there. Loss of a yard. Jumbo set to the right. Marquise Washington pressured. Hit as he throws, and almost intercepted back. London's defense holds. This offense is going to have themselves a challenge trying to move the ball on London. And this is Clyde Mabry, wide receiver from Alabama, getting down to the 23-yard line. We'll get our second look at Timmy Merritt in this offense, and a look at the ARC playoff picture currently. You see Bulldogs in the wild card spot. Aviators currently holding on to a wild card spot. They need this win to keep there. First and 10, and a completion over the middle. 3-yard gain, second down. And they will run it here. Great blocking. What a move. Ducks under and will scoop up a Bulldogs first down to the 35. And you can already see from the start of this game, Matt Wheaton is starting to feel it. He's had some pretty good runs. His offensive line starting to open up some good lanes for him. And if he can get rumbling down the field, like I said, it opens up a lot of things for this offense. You've got a lot of weapons outside. Timmy Merritt intercepted last time out, but still one of the top quarterbacks right now, slinging it as he will target the sidelines for a gain of 5 to Stanley Whitehead. Nice little out route completion. There's a run inside, and oh my goodness, sat him down. First down, Wheaton. It's getting physical out here. You'd think this is a divisional game. The way these guys are breaking the contact. Boom! Sat Ironheart as he got ran over. Wow. Physical running by Matt Wheaton. We're at the 48-yard line. Shotgun. Merritt. A little bit of heat coming, and this pass through the hands of Streeter. And it was there. It just, I don't know, it just didn't squeeze on the football. Second and 10. Heat coming. Throws. Incomplete. Third down. We're going to need Merritt to throw once again. 10 yards needed. 4-man rush. Merritt's got a sling, and he does. He's got a man, and he's got a first down inside the 30. It's Anthony Connell. And Anthony Connell just wide open. Merritt getting rid of that football just at the right time. Nice play down the field. Back in the gun, Merritt. He's going to be in the backfield by his lonesome as they'll motion out Whitehead. There's a throw. Oh, it's deflected off his chest pad. Still ends up catching the ball, and it's Thomas McDonald who will have a Bulldogs first down. Look at this. Bounces off his face mask. He doesn't see it. And as soon as he sees it and feels the ball come off his face, he's like, oh, catches the ball, and he still is able to move the chains. Wild catch there. Called him Whitehead last time. That's Wheaton. Motion again out the backfield. And he's got the connection. Big hit. Rip Montez on the contact. It's a 6-yard gain for London. Shotgun as Merritt will throw, and the defense with 2 defenders able to stop him just short, and this is a big injury here. Lee Corona slow to get up. And we will take an injury timeout as Corona makes his way towards the locker room. Hopefully nothing too serious. They've got some great youthful linemen up front. It's going to be able to do work and hold up for quarterbacks for the future for some years. And they try to run it here, and look at this Aviators defense coming up when they need it most. Brought down for a tackle for loss. And that's just good defense. Martinez Bibbs shutting it down. And the Bulldogs will still trail in this. They'll have to settle for 3. And the kick by Michael Floater. It's good. Easy chip shot, 7-3. The score here in London. Shout out to the Relocation Football League fans. As usual, we got over 50 people, close to 60 watching live here right now. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button. It always helps out the YouTube channel and the algorithm. Also, visit our website at relocationfootballleague.com if you want to learn more about the league and how you can join. Interested in joining the player? Make sure you go ahead and check out our channel page trailer on the YouTube channel, where we can show you step-by-step how to apply and submit a player today. We've got quite a bit of members that just joined the Discord. So shout out to you guys and welcome. Feel free to talk amongst the community in the chat. Aviators starting things out here at their own 22. And they will call a pitch play. He's got some solid blocks out there, but the defense, a solid play themselves, holding it to just a 1-yard gain. Marquise Washington hitting the drag and getting the first down. It's about a 10-yard gain there. Marquise Washington is just so precise with what he wants to do with the football. He reads defenses, that's no doubt. He can pick you apart. He's going to have to be that style of quarterback. It's the only type of quarterbacks that can really have success against this London defense. There's a handoff. Not much going there again. Kingston Kinney, 3 rushes, 0 yards, but did start out the game with a kick return touchdown. And Washington will fire and throw an interception. Great block, and it's a foot race to the end zone. Will he be caught? It's a touchdown. Shaquille Tiller doing it again. Such an acrobatic cornerback in the RFL. He's one of the most dangerous and young guys. Look at him jumping in front of that. Armand Holland trying to run that dig route, but it was Tiller with the inside leverage, just sits on the route there, picks it off, and gets a great key block from his teammate to seal him off on the edge. And a great effort to fight through the contact and swing around for that touchdown. Extra point's good. 10-7 the score here in London. Bulldogs on top. This Bulldogs defense, man, it can create some plays. And they can put some points on the board in a hurry. And Kingston Kinney will take this from the goal line. Running more guys over on special teams. But will be down at the 20-yard line. Marquise Washington jumped on for an interception last time out. His 11th interception of the season. Will come out in the gun bunch to his left. And they'll run it with Kingston Kinney. And he gets a nice straightforward run there for 6 yards. 2nd and 4. And they need to do a little bit more of that. That other running that they were doing with Kingston Kinney wasn't too good, as they'll run this inside straight up the middle. And this is kind of where you want to go with Kingston Kinney. Really, he can run anywhere. But where he's the most dangerous is when he's in between the tackles and he's head up with a defender one-on-one. You get him in these kind of matchups here, typically he's breaking through for extra yards. And you can see even though he does get tackled there, he's carrying a defender 3-4 extra yards up the field. First down and 10 at the 35, Marquise Washington. 4-man rush, and he quickly just throws across his body, but accurately gets it out to his tight end, Wilkerson. Gain of 7. Colt Cruz in the slot. Looking to pass. Pressure is coming. He's got a man in the flats there. And it'll be the second-year running back out of Oklahoma State, Thomas Didymus, in the end of quite the first quarter. 17 total points scored. It's the Bulldogs with the majority of the points. Score here 10-7. Once again, if you haven't already, been stuck around or just now getting here, hit that like button. Turn us up. It's Sunday Night Football here in the RFL. Motion over to the right side. Get those twos in the chat. Play action counter. Not going to last as he is down for a sack. Bulldogs not biting. And the Dogs sniffed that out. And they had a treat at the end of that. Savage and Stevens both there to shut it down. It should be Masters. Big time play. Big time loss. 9 yards. It's now 2nd and 19. Marquise Wash has got himself a wide open Keith Porter, who is still fighting forward. As he'll cross into London territory at the 47. Looking for their first offensive points of the game, but they need this first down. Throws off his back foot, and it is incomplete. Lockhart locking down once again as usual. And the Aviators will punt this one away, and boy, it's a sloppy punt. This goes out of bounds at the 29. Timmy Merritt marching out onto the field. Getting, I guess, some lessons from backup rookie quarterback Todd J. Gaddy. Wants to show he's in charge of things. And a run inside. Wheaton, 4 yards. Second and 6. Will fire. That's incomplete. Mayberry playing some solid football out there at the cornerback position. Got an interception earlier today. Pass deflection, they'll count that as, and a big-time catch over the middle. Stanley Whitehead holding on despite the contact by Rudolph. And that's a Bulldogs first down. Going with the verticals in route here on the one side of the field on his lonesome. And they've got some talented wide receivers, even the young guys. Great route runners. They got tremendous speed. It's tough to contain this offense. They'll go inside play action. Timmy Merritt quickly dumping it off into the flats here to Streeter. And that's a solid first down gain. They'll pick up 4 yards. Merritt feeling some heat here. To the sideline he goes, but what a catch. They say Streeter had both feet in. That'll make it a 3rd and 2. 4 more yards picked up there. Timmy Merritt again into the flats here, but this is off the mark. Just out of reach, and even if he caught it, doubt he would have been beyond the sticks. So Aviators forcing a punt. And quite the punt it is. It'll make its way out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Marquise Washington and the offense again with an opportunity to tie or take the lead with this possession. Got to figure out this defense first, though. End around play, Colt Cruz probably should have kept outside there. It's a decent gain of 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Inside play action is going to get run out again. Sacked by the Bear, Drew Brewer. Absolute monster this season for London, and they let this man come off the edge free. That is an absolute no-no. Can't let a bear free in the woods. He's going to go crazy. That's going to be a 17th sack of the season. As for the Aviators facing a 3rd and 15 going down the field, and he's got no choice but to throw it out of bounds. The pass rush was too heavy. The Bulldogs doing what they do best. That's just smothering offenses. No fair catch called here by Mabry, wrapped up at the 46. Merritt in the offense. Back out onto the field. Yeah, this Bulldogs defense is definitely something, though. Handoff. We'll try to juke to get to the outside. Not much shaking there. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and 10. Timmy Merritt has been in the gun majority of the snaps here, as he'll look to pass again. Throws. That is nearly intercepted for a second time. Swatted away instead. The Aviators got the Bulldogs where they want them in a 3rd and long situation. They need 10 yards. They'll rush 4. And Merritt will target the sidelines, and they say he was out of bounds. I don't know. It looked like for a second he probably got a little bit of a toe tap, but they say no, and the Bulldogs don't challenge. But this punt, man, this is an absolute beauty. Marked at the inch-yard line, I think even greater, the centimeter-yard line. With that punt, you couldn't have asked for a better punt than that. And the Aviators, against this wild and completely tough to move on defense of the Bulldogs, has to figure out how they're going to get out of this situation. Because they could be facing a safety, and I think the only option you got is to try to run 2K and hope you get some good blocking up front. I formation, they will run him, and he will give him some breathing room as he lowers the shoulder to the 6-yard line. 2nd and 5, Aviators. Can these guys put together a 99-yard drive? We'll see. He's got a completion and a 1st down to Colt Cruz on the slant. Good job there by Marquise Washington, quickly identifying the open space in the zone defense. It looks like actually double end routes. The 2 outside wide receivers, and levels concept with the tight end coming in on a dig. Now they got trips to the left. They will run it, and Kingston Kinney is stuffed in the backfield for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 now for Columbus. They'll go with some play action, and again he's going to be sacked. Drew Brewer, his 2nd sack of the game, and the Bear is feasting tonight. That's 3 sacks already total for the Bulldogs in this one, and every time it's came off of a play action play. Bulldogs beating their linemen and simply not falling for the bait. Washington having no time every time they've called a PA play, and they face now a 3rd and 15. Got to be careful here near his own end zone. He has no choice but to check it down. Heat coming again. Kingston Kinney's got the reception. It's 4th and 12 as the Bulldogs will once again force a punt. And this Bulldogs team is going to be a dangerous team to face in the playoffs. I can assure you that. This team didn't make the ARC Conference Championship last year for nothing. Of course, got shocked and bounced by the Voyagers that year. But this is still just as dangerous as a team. They weren't on their game that day. And will they be on their game this time? We'll see. They're on their game tonight. That's a big hit on Clyde Mabry. He survives, though. And it's a 1st down at the 46 for Timmy Merritt in the offense. It hasn't gotten ugly for the Aviators yet. Their defense has been holding as best they can. Still a 3-point ball game. Single back formation, quick throw, and a quick tackle. Aviators holding that play to 3 yards. Merritt's got a man. Anthony Connell, oh man, getting smacked around, and we've got an injury on the field to their top defensive tackle, David Pierre. That's a big-time loss. I mean, that helps you with generating pressure in this game. And now he's going to be out. We don't know how long, but they need him up front. They'll have to rely on the rookie, Christian Cross, drafted out of Baylor. Empty set here. Merritt's got a man, and a 1st down, tripped by Giovanni Diggs, but too late. McDonald out here making some plays. They got two very talented tight ends. Sean Streeter, he leads the team at that tight end position. He's their primary guy, but McDonald, he can get loose too. Run inside here to the left. As Wheaton picks up 3. Four-man rush, he'll throw. Good defense. Lynn Mayberry knocking it loose. 3rd and 7. Quickly fires, and he's intercepted for a second time. It's Mayberry again. Columbus Aviators defense able to hold and get it done as they will take over at the 16. How about the Aviators defense, man? These guys are fighting right now. They're battling. Keeping this team in the game. They're just hoping for their offense to pick up the pace as well. Mayberry, 2 picks tonight. Can they capitalize on some points? Once again inside their own 20-yard line. Trying to set up a screen. He's got the completion. He's got some blocks. And he's 2 yards shy of a first down. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Aviators looking to try to get some points before the end of this one and put together a good 2-minute offense. They'll send a bit of a blitz. Here's a throw to the outside. Colt Cruz missing his way up to the 44 for a first down. That's a big gain. Minute and 40 seconds and counting. Washington scrambling. Catch is made by 2K. What an adjustment by the 6'5" running back. That probably sells over most backs' heads in the league. Here's a throw down the field. It is deflected and intercepted for a 3rd time. Bulldogs defense just creating plays every series. Jacoby Haskins, longtime Mexico City legend, coming up here. Boom, gets the swat from Lockhart. And he was just always been one of the greatest off the tip drill. Marquise Washington already getting buried by this Bulldogs defense. It's just nothing they can do. They haven't been able to establish a good run game either. Now the Bulldogs with a chance to get some points before the end of this half. He'll fire. Beautiful pass, but does not have 2 feet in bounds. Mayberry's been winning the battle against Whitehead tonight. Definitely got to say that. It's a good matchup to watch at the bottom of the screen. And he will fire at the bottom of the screen for no gain. Incomplete. Pressure and a sack. Aviators defense. Man, you got to give these guys credit. This was a liability for this team last couple of seasons, and as of late, they know how important these games are. They know how important it is to win out if they want to make it to the playoffs. And the defense have gotten the message. They've understood the assignment. The offense, though, I mean, you really can't even fault them too much. I mean, this is the London Bulldogs defense, and if anybody's been watching the RFL just for even the last 2 seasons, you would know Bulldogs, one of the top defenses in the RFL. And they are showing that tonight. Can Marquise Washington crack the code here, though? He's got a wide open tight end. Keith Porter to the 45. First down, Aviators. That's a big strike. 1 timeout remaining here in this first half. Washington steps up, fires. Tackle immediately made at midfield. Trying to save that 1 timeout. And they will be pressed up in the faces of these wide receivers. Play action again. Pressure, throws, and the pass is off. Literally has no time to run any play action plays. 3rd and 6. Washington, immediate pressure coming off the edge, and what a big catch by Zoe Sheffield. He holds on. They had no choice but to burn, I guess, their final timeout 20 seconds remaining. And Washington going to be sacked for a third time. Drew Brewer, 3 sacks in the first half, and that's how the half is going to end. Marquise Washington having trouble against this London defense, and it's still a close game, just by 3 points. Aviators trailing 10-7. Shout out to the RFL community. As always, man, appreciate those who are here watching this. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button. We are in for a great game, although it's looking pretty ugly when it comes to turnovers and offense for the Aviators. These guys are sticking in the game due to some great defense. But if you are new to the Relocation Football League, looking to become a part of this community, hey, visit our website at relocationfootballleague.com today and apply to be a player and join this year's college series set to start up in late July and start your path to the RFL draft. Will you be the next star? Come and find out and apply today. Got a favorite RFL team? Visit our Redbubble store at www.relocationfootballleague.com/redbubble-merch so that you can get some merchandise of your favorite RFL team with our custom logos. And we're about to be right back into the action here. The Columbus Aviators, man, just still within this game by a field goal. 10-7 is the score. Bulldogs, their defense has brought it. The defenses have been holding it down. The offense is the key. Who's going to get it right? Who's going to crack the code of the other? We will see. Bulldogs offense will be on the field first after this return as he takes it from the 3. Almost seemed as if he was going to shoot out of that, but he'll get to the 26-yard line. And Matt Wheaton, 4.5 yard per carry average, so he's doing pretty well on the ground. I think they got to mix him in a little bit more here in this half. And we'll see what they'll opt to do. Close formation, shotgun, Timmy Merritt. Pressure, will throw, got a wide open man. Breaks a tackle, and that is Jake Winkleman to the 46-yard line for Bulldogs. First down. And Jake Winkleman had all kinds of separation on that. Clear mismatch. You got a linebacker and Hayden Gentry trying to cover one of their fastest wide receivers in Winkleman. Second-year receiver out of Baylor from the college series. Getting it done. Great yards after the catch. Under center this time. Merritt still looking to pass. He's got a wide open man sliding off of contact, and another first down for London. Quick slant route here, and it's right back to Winky Dink, as we like to call him. He sure enough isn't a wankster out there, I can tell you that. This guy can ball. Wide receiving gangster. I'm going to watch some film. That's the great thing about the RFL. You can go back and watch the RFL College Series. Go back to College Series 2 and watch the film on that guy there, Jake Winkleman. Big time deep threat. Here's a throw over the middle. Stiff arm in a first down for London. It is a dig route over the middle. Giovanni Diggs got 8 up off this stiff arm. Get off me, son. Whitehead looking like he's throwing blackheads off his face. Launched the linebacker there. First and 10 at the 23. Inside play action, and oh, it's a forced fumble. Luckily recovered back by the Bulldogs at the 33. And it's good you got yourself a NBA-sized lineman here. I mean, this guy's out there with Shaq and them. He's like 6'10". But great job by Swain getting the sack there. And the tall offensive lineman able to stretch out and recover that one. It's now a 2nd and 20. Bulldogs in the gun. Winkleman in the slot. And a quick throw. And a catch made by Winkleman. 3rd and 16. Aviators defense going to send a blitz with the corner. Picked up well. Pressure is coming though. Checked it down. Matt Wheaton. Woo! Shaking a guy out of his boots. but the tackle is secured by the King Armstrong as he flexes on the London sidelines and force a field goal. Great pressures, good defense again, holding where it matters most, standing their ground. This is the #1 offense in the conference, and they've held them to just 10 points up to this point, 13 after this field goal more than likely. And that kick is good. 13-7, Bulldogs. 6-point ball game, and the Aviators probably wouldn't even be on the board had it not been for the opening kick return for a touchdown on the game. So offense has got to get something going here as Kingston Kinney will take this one from the end zone and just lower his shoulder, burrowing forward to the 22. Coach back talking with Washington, just hoping no more turnovers are to take place for the remainder of this game. They picked them off 3 times in the first half. End around play. Great job by the Bulldogs. Look at all those red jerseys hopping on them. Dog pile. Now facing a 2nd and 11. Trips out to the right side. They'll send 5 men. 1 blitzing, throws down the field. He's got a man, but he can't keep his feet in bounds. Just slightly led outward. 3rd down. In Washington. Throws into the flats. Kingston Kinney runs through a man, but he doesn't have enough space to stay in. And again, the Bulldogs will force a punt. Bombs this one. Fair catch called at the 26-yard line there. Excuse me, at the 31. And Timmy Merritt back out onto the field. Merritt rushed by 4. We'll sling this one into the flats. A nice sideline catch by McDonald. 4-yard gain. The Aviators going to press up here. They go with the draw play. Good tackle made there by the rookie Cross. Well, that's just a 1-yard gain. It's now 3rd and 5. And Merritt, he's got a wide open man. It's his running back out the backfield. Wheaton getting smacked down at the 49-yard line. 1st down, Bulldogs. Bulldogs starting to heat up on offense. Once these guys get clicking and they figure it out, I say that's when things get dangerous. Two tight ends, 2 wide receivers. Receivers on the right side. They run inside. Oh, nice little juke move. And a solid recovery by Diggs to help out and assist on that tackle. It's a 2-yard rush. Now it's a 2nd and 8. And they'll go with some play action. He's got some time here. Throws, and he's got a 1st down for London. Great protection there. Play action's been tough to run for both sides. But getting time on that play to find Winkle. And they'll be in that same formation except flip to the left side this time. And they'll drop straight back. 5-step drop back for Merritt. And just a 1-yard pickup on the check down to Wheaton. 6-point ball game. Even if they get in field goal range here, that's a 2-possession ball game. They make it. And based off of how great this defense is playing, you do not want to get down by many possessions, multiple period, against the Bulldogs. Play action, and oh my goodness, he gets absolutely destroyed on the play. The 2nd time he's been sacked and fumbled the ball, and luckily it's recovered back by London. He got absolutely mangled on that play. Ooh. Cremated. That knocks them out of field goal range. This defense, man, they're staying in it. They're not giving up. They're playing 100%, giving it their all out there to stay within this game. And Merritt will fire, and he's off the mark. Had a man open, and so they will have to punt it. Missed opportunity. Must have been rattled after that sack, man. He definitely got hit hard. And number 7 pins him at the 7. Great punt. The Aviators quickly have to figure something out. I mean, they can't continue to come out here and give the football up almost immediately. Because if they keep doing this at some point, I mean, their defense is going to get tired. And there's an incomplete pass. There's 2 receivers on the drag routes, running into each other, slowing each other up. 2nd and 10, play action. He's finally got time on one. Steps up, throws. Good defense. Punches it right out of his hands. 3rd down. Man, what can you do against this Bulldogs defense? Jumbo set. Looking to pass out of there, sitting in the house. And he is incomplete, and it is broken up by Air Tiller. Shaquille Tiller going airborne with the deflection. And another Bulldogs 3 and out. Mabry quickly wrapped up. Look, this is great field position again for the offense here. Jake Winkleman, after today's receptions, now over 1,000 yards this season, 8 touchdowns. Very effective year for Winkleman. Inside play action, quickly throws, and it is just through the hands again. I believe that was Streeter. Trying to set up that screen. Heat coming in fast by Cross. 3rd down. Aviators got him where they want him. Another 3rd and long. Can they get him off the field and hold again for their offense? Catch is made, but it is not enough. 4th down. Still got to put into question what the London Bulldogs are going to opt to do here. They are in Columbus territory, and they need 2 yards. So you could see them potentially going for it or punting it. We'll see what they'll elect to do. They'll punt it. Always got to watch out for a potential fake as well. They'll be honest. And the punt seems to be another beauty here, but it will take an Aviators bounce in the end zone for a touchback. So that helps out Marquise Washington and the guys, as they'll start out at the 20. And this has been quite the defensive game. 13-7. Marquise Washington in the shotgun. 4-man rush. Will fire over the middle of the field, and what a catch. 1st down, Porter. Washington zipped that one in there, man. That was about 3 red jerseys I seen around Porter there. But just anticipate, man, how do you make that throw with confidence? Only Marquise Washington, man. That was scary. Hasn't had it easy, though. It's been picked off 3 times tonight against this London defense. They'll run it. And Kingston Kinney has just been going nowhere all night. 2-yard rush. 2nd and 8. Washington will drop back, looking to pass. Got a man wide open. Nice juke move, and Armin Holland will have a 1st down. He's wide open on this drag route here. Holland is their guy. Leading wide receiver. Only one over 1,000. He's over 1,100, approaching 1,200 yards this year. Empty set, Washington looking for a pass, and that is incomplete. Good defense, airtight. Washington's got a man open. Zoe Sheffield trying to use his speed for a first down there. 3rd and inches. And you got to give this one off to 3-9. And 2K get the first down and line up in the eye. They will hand it to him, and easy money for the Beast. And that'll be the final play to take us into the 4th. Guys, this is still a one-possession game. The Aviators, they are fighting. They know what's at stake. They want to make the playoffs bad. And there it goes. The end of the 3rd. Put your 4s up in the chat. This is it. 13-7. Bulldogs with a 6-point lead. Don't forget to smash that like button. This has been a great game. Washington will fire and nearly throws. His 3rd interception. Been saying he had 3 interceptions. He's got 2 interceptions so far within this game. 2nd and 10. Handoff. Kingston Kinney going nowhere again. 3rd and 11. It's like these guys can't do anything. They can't run the ball. They can't pass the ball like that. They've been picked off plenty of times. And they just got to make sure they call the right play. That's a great job by Jermaine Taylor, former Georgia Bulldog, coming with that TFL. 3rd and 11. Washington, oh man, guy getting manhandled by Taylor. He'll throw across his body and throw his 3rd interception of the game. Duke Pascal's got a lead blocker, and he's off to the races, to the 30, the 20, 10-5, touchdown Bulldogs. Unbelievable. The defense does it again. Jermaine Taylor with instant pressure from the jump. And Duke Pascal, he's been known for this throughout his career. Hey, he won a Relo Bowl with the Huskies with a pick 6. And he gets one here. And that could be the dagger early. They're going to go for 2 to go up by 14 points. Single back formation, looking to throw for it. Slants there. He's got it. 2 points is good. 21-7. Bulldogs. Whitehead on the reception. This London crowd is fired all the way up. Dog pound rocking. And they will kick this one off and take it from the end zone. Kingston Kinney again with a monstrous return, nearly getting to the 30. Will fall a few yards short at the 28. And this defense has just had Marquise Washington's number. I mean, it literally just seems to be nothing he could do on these guys. 0 points by this offense. They can't even get a field goal. Set up the screen. Kingston Kinney. He's got some blocks. Takes a shot there from Tiller as he was held up. 7 yards. They'll run it in. There goes Jermaine Taylor. Oh, he throws him off, but still getting the job done. Thomas Didymus losing 3. But Jermaine Taylor is bullying this offensive line up front. He didn't just get bullied there off the stiff arm. I mean, at the end of the day, he got the job done. Held him up. The defense came in. Reinforcements, they're on time. Third and 6. Washington, instant pressure, throws, catches made by Zoe Sheffield. What a reception on the head of Shaq Tiller. Not many able to make plays on error Tiller, man. He's got some bounce, but so does Zoe Sheffield. He's been great at those streak routes all year. Defense with their corners playing off now. Shotgun, Washington, he'll motion and cruise. And they'll hand this one off. Cuts it sharp up the field. Kingston Kinney has got an Aviators first down. 37 yards on 11 carries. Great job there by 2K, not wasting no time, planting that foot in the ground and getting up the field. There's definitely still time here for Columbus. But it will be huge if they can click and score a touchdown on this drive. Pistol formation. Washington's going to throw. He's got a completion. And that'll be down at the 28-yard line. 5 wide, empty set here. Marquise Washington. He's fired up. He's by himself. Will throw. And he's got a first down and then some. He is still on his feet. Caught Cruz catching a shoulder pad down at the 21. But it's a first down for Columbus. Another tight throw. A great job by Cruz breaking all the contact and assuring he was able to move the chains. I formation. And a great block there. Jermaine Taylor was coming. And he is muscling this interior, this line now. Luckily, he just got a second chance block there. All he could get is 2 yards, though. Defense still standing firm. Washington throws. Incomplete. Hall all over Keith Porter there. Now it's a 3rd and 8 for Marquise Washington and the Aviators. Looking to throw. Pressure's coming. Does get the ball off before taking a sack. 4th down. That's just good defense. Once again. What are the Aviators going to do here? Will they go for it? They're going to kick the field goal on Hunt to make it an 11-point ball game. And it is good. That's the first time their offense has led them down the field for some points. And it hasn't come until midway through the 4th. (21-10). Fielded from the 2. Not a good job there on the special teams. This will be down at the 15. Timmy Merritt and the offense here, they've struggled on offense as well. They have had more success than Columbus. Merritt hits the spot route. Quickly tackled after a gain of 6. 5 wide, empty set. Timmy Merritt. He's going to chuck this one down the field. He's got a man smoked. Catch is made, and there goes Whitehead. Finally getting one on Mayberry. And Mayberry has been strapping up. He got 2 interceptions in the direction of Whitehead, but Whitehead cooking him on the streak. And that is a huge play for momentum for London. And you can see pressed up here at the bottom of the screen, Mayberry. Inside play action, he'll throw, and it's going to be a catch. Whitehead working Mayberry again. Back to back on the post route. Great job by Stanley Whitehead, too. Merritt throwing him inside, and boom. Break sharp across and flat to the football to get that separation. That's 2 big catches with big number 89. And a quick throw and completion. Saul Leckie immediately wrapped up, gain of 5. That's his first catch today. Another quick out route. That is going to be completed. Inches short. Bulldogs looking to finish a drive here. And drop back throws. End zone. Touchdown Bulldogs. Anthony Connell in for 6. Beautifully thrown, and way to be aware of where you're at on the field. Look at this catch by Connor. Slows down his momentum, makes the catch, and makes sure he breaks that plane before he's pushed out of bounds. What a drive. And that's how you respond. As soon as the Aviators get any points, you bury them with a touchdown like that. And I think that might just be the dagger. 28-10, 6 plays, spanning 85 yards. Just over 5 minutes left to go in this ball game. They'll take this one from the end zone. And Kinks and Kinney continue to burrow through some tackles, but will get to the 21. There's 5 minutes and 3 seconds left. It's never over till it's over in the RFL, but to be down by 3 scores and against this defense, I mean, writing's just about on the wall. It's been a good run for the Aviators, I can say. Let's see if they can pull off any miracles. Defense already hot on their trails, as he immediately had to throw that ball and check it down for 3 yards. And Washington will throw off his back foot. The heat is hot. Washington steps up, throws this one out of bounds. And he's a bit rattled in that pocket. He knows they're coming in there. There goes a throw into double coverage. It's intercepted. 4 picks in the second tonight for Tiller. Aviators just got completely strapped tonight. This Bulldogs defense is the real deal. Look, this is why we call him Tiller. Goes up there, high points the football. There's nobody at the cornerback position in the RFL, in my opinion, that attacks the ball like that kid. Absolute stud. He's done it since college series days. He was in the first ever college series playing for Virginia Tech. It's just in his blood. They're just going to run the rest of this game out. As I said, it was a good run for Columbus. Got a big win over the Celtic Tigers just last week, and we're feeling good. And they were playing pretty good in this game. Kept it a close game for most of it. The Bulldogs, and that defense was just too sturdy. Couldn't find a way to chip at it. 3rd and inches. They're going to pass here. Catch made, first down. Anthony Connell. 300 passing yards today for Timmy Merritt. This broken tackle will break 2 and get hammered at the 22. It's going to be an injury to Anthony Connell. Don't want to have losses like this towards the end of the season come playoff time. And Connell will make his way to the locker room. Should be out for the remainder of the game. Inside run, Wheaton taking us to the 2-minute warning. This Bulldogs team just came ready to play. I mean, that defense was, man, top tier. Second and 3. And they will run it. Wheaton has got the first down. Should be just a few more runs left. Hopefully the Aviators don't let them break one to the house. We'll run inside here. And oh my goodness, nearly does. Gets to the 2-yard line. This is their last chance to really stop them. 2nd and 1. They'll run it, and that side is wide open. They'll stop them right at the 1. And I think they're going to let this run into the half. No, run into the end of regulation here. Will they? Or are they going to be petty? No. Just going to scare them a little bit. But that is the end of the game here. The Bulldogs holding it down in London and improving to 13-3 on the season with a sound 28-10 victory over the Columbus Aviators, which more than likely ends their chances for a 2nd consecutive year at competing for a Relo Bowl in the playoffs. Shout out to the Relocation Football League. Let's get hashtag GGs in the chat. And also hashtag League First. Appreciate all you guys coming through as always. It's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the final game of the week. You thought this game was lit? You thought yesterday's game was lit? This is the game you want to come up to for this week. It's the game of the week at the bottom right side of the graphic here. For the ARC South, the Sacramento Miners will be taking on the San Diego Red. I'm saying it wrong. San Antonio Dreadnoughts. I was too hyped getting into that. Had a little tongue twister. But this is the game you guys do not want to miss. Be there. Peace.